Net farm income in Kentucky is expected to fall by $1.7 billion in 2009. That's down 31% from 2008. The University of Kentucky agricultural economists who forecast the state's ag economy in a news conference each year say there is some optimism we will come out of this recession. But the question is, in what way?
The best scenario is come out with a square root recovery. That is a quick recovery, a return to 2 or 3% annual growth for 3 or 4 years, and that will have very beneficial effects. But if it turns out to be a W, an up and down, a couple of quarters of positive and then drop down, and we don't really get our legs under this economy, that's going to be a very different recovery.
But the outlook for 2010 isn't much brighter. The UK economists predict cash receipts based on the sale of farm products will be about the same, only a little better, in the range of $4.1 billion to $4.5 billion. This year's drop was much larger than the $4.6 billion expected by economists last year. But the global recession hit the farm sector hard, and that will determine what happens in 2010.
Whether or not Kentucky agriculture recovers and starts to rebuild itself in 2010 will depend largely on what happens in the world economy.
Agriculture is a trade-dependent sector of the economy, and farmers have to hope recovery is strong among our trading partners so that ag exports recover. Equine receipts will be down 25 to 30% in 2009 due to thoroughbred sales and stud fees combined with a weak U.S. and global economy affecting prices. 2010 doesn't look a whole lot better either.
If I'm right about stud fees coming under further pressure in 2009, that's going to mean those sales numbers, i.e. typically primarily thoroughbred sales, will have to do more than they did last year just to offset that. So realistically, the outlook for 2010 is going to be a modest increase at best.
With Kentucky farmers moving away from tobacco production in recent years, more got into fruit, vegetable, and nursery and greenhouse crops. But with declining housing starts, the green industry suffered with receipts falling from $86 million to $73 million. What happened in parallel with that is the growth in wineries in Kentucky.
In the last 6 years, we've grown from 4 wineries to now 55. We seem to get a new one being licensed almost every week, it seems like now.
Tobacco experienced a resurgence in 2009, with farmers growing more burley since the 2004 quota buyout. From the University of Kentucky College of Agriculture, I'm Jeff Franklin reporting.
Or is it also related to departure of horses from the